We're asked to make a two-way table of the relationship between handedness and occupation. So in this problem, we could classify as left-handed or right-handed. And then we have 4 occupations that we're given info for: psychiatrists, architects, surgeons, and lawyers. So in the problem, we are given the info first of how many are left-handed and then the total. So for the psychiatrist, we have 10 left-handed, and we actually have then a total down here of 118, leaving us 108 for right-handed. For the next occupation, architect, we have 26 out of 148, leaving us 122 for right-handed. Then 5 out of 132, leaving 127. And finally, 16 out of 105, leaving 89. We could also total up over here. So if you add up all the left-handed, 10, 26, 5, and 16, we get 57. If you add up all the right-handed, we get 446. And then either adding 446 and 57 will give 503, or if you add the bottom 118, 148, 132, and 105, you'll get 503. We're asked in B what proportion of people in the sample are left-handed. That is looking at the overall group of 503, and the number of left-handers is 57. So we get 57 out of 503, which is about a little over 11%, 0.1133 as a proportion. What proportion of left-handed people are architects? We're restricted to only left-handed people to start with, so we have 57 total. Out of those 57 left-handed people, the number that are architects is 26. So we get about 45.61%. And then lastly, is your answer in C the same or different than the proportion of architects who are left-handed? In this one, we're looking at architects first. And so we have 148 architects. Out of those, we have the 26 that are left-handed. And so this is 0.1757. So we can see that these are different because what we're doing in part C is looking at left-handed first, and what we're doing in D is looking at architects first. So out of the left-handed people, there's a pretty big chunk of them that are architects, but out of all architects, there is a pretty small proportion that happen to be left-handed.